What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your boy Q Morgan in the building, and this is Blowing the Budget. Here we highlight those budget-friendly cigars as well as introduce our new smoker friends to this cigar lifestyle. I'm excited to blow something real nice with you today. We're doing the Perdomo 10th anniversary. So make sure you follow me on Facebook and look for the YouTube channel for the latest in cigar reviews. Today we're going to be talking about cigar quality ratings on this edition of Blowing the Budget. Sit back, relax. We're about to get into this whole stick with you. This is Blowing the Budget. Let's get into it. I want to give a special shout out to all my smoking hot kings and queens, all my cigar whores, and of course my cigar smokers worldwide family. What up, though? I want to welcome all my new smoker friends to Blowing the Budget. Here we highlight those budget-friendly cigars as well as those premium smokes that appears on everyone's timeline. Have you ever seen this? It's advertised usually with your favorite smoke. It's a cigar quality rating given to a cigar by one or two reputable publications. First being Cigar Journal, and the second more recognized or more respected, Cigar Aficionado. Both use a modified 100-point system, and today wanted to share with you an understanding on the Cigar Aficionado grading system. By using this system, you can have your own model, kind of fairly grade or compare your favorite sticks. Now you can have something to actually, I guess, gauge your particular cigar with. So we're gonna figure out how this got just a 92 rating by Cigar Journal. Again, this is the Perdomo 10th anniversary. You're supposed to get some coffee, a little bit of cedar, a little creamy undertones. We just getting into this stick, so sit back, sit tight. We're gonna see how this honey tastes. Definitely a smooth smoke. It's kind of got a little, I guess, a subtle sweetness to it without being necessarily sugary. You know how some of the, I guess, flavored sticks tend to have that sugary aftertaste while it's on your palate or on your lips. This has the basic, it's a cooling nice little pepper tinge on the retro, but not too heavy. You actually know that it's there. This is definitely a relaxing smoke, so I'm gonna get through this whole stick with you. And of course, and as always, y'all know me, I smoke mine naked. Yeah, we smoking it naked. How does a cigar get its rating? Cigar Aficionado uses 4 simple categories for establishing what is a rating. You see some of those more, I guess, classic cigars with high ratings, and then you see some of those budget smokes with a low rating. So we're gonna go through Cigar Aficionado's understanding of how we come to the numbers that they do. So again, in order to be fair and unbiased, Cigar Aficionado came up with this simple rating scale in order to compare different sticks. Cigar Aficionado also wanted to, I guess, rate the cigars by different people in different settings at different times, basically to create the unbiased judging or rating of each cigar. So each time it's rated by a different person in an official capacity of some sort. Cigars are rated by first appearance. This is definitely a beautiful cigar. The appearance rating basically falls under construction. The second would be flavor. What do you taste? In this, I'm picking up a little cedar. I'm picking up that subtle sweetness. There is a pepper tinge that I get lightly in the back. It's kind of like a sweet red pepper as opposed to a black pepper, if that makes sense. The next category would be smoking characteristics, as well as, I guess, overall impression. In this episode, I'm going to be breaking down each category. So you, your smoker friends, cigar groups, can get together and actually have a fair grading system that all of you can actually judge and compare to understand what makes a good stick within the groups and circles where you smoke. I want to welcome all my smoker friends to Blowing the Budget. Here we're highlighting the budget-friendly cigars as well as those premium smokes that appears on everybody's wish list. Today we're talking cigar rating systems and how they come up with the numbers that they do. We're going through the Cigar Aficionado rating system, and as I said before, it's based on a 4-point grading system. First point being appearance and construction. So of course, comparing the construction of this cigar to the rating system, it's usually a maximum of 15 points that you could actually give in this particular category of appearance and construction. And it's basically, visually, a premium cigar should have a smooth, flawless wrapper, such as this. Unfortunately, there is a small imperfection, so points may be deducted for things like this. Again, outside of that one dot, there is no thick veining. There is a beautiful sheen, and you can actually see the tightness of the wrapper and how it has been rolled. You can see the knots that make up the folds in the tobacco on the inside binder. And again, outside of this one little dot, that might be a markdown. So out of a max of 15, I'm going to go ahead and say 10 on the appearance and construction. Now, this is a Connecticut champagne wrapper from the Perdomo 10th anniversary. Of course, they come in a Maduro and a sun-grown version. And this is basically the Connecticut. You have a Connecticut wrapper with a Nicaraguan Cuban seed filler and binder. So this basically makes for a mild to medium strength body profile. The flavor profile is actually unique because getting through this first third, I've already picked up on a subtle creaminess, a sweetness that is not necessarily sugar. And then of course there's a woodsy effect in the, I guess it's a cedar effect that I'm getting. I'm sipping on some Dulce. This actually pairs well with either Scotch or bourbon. This is a Robusto 54 gauge. But back to the cigar rating. The second category is flavor. Now again, this is based on a 100-point system. And of the 100 points, the maximum points that you can give in the flavor category would be 25. So basically understood that palates differ between smokers and flavors vary between cigars. Definitely, you're gonna have infused cigars, flavored cigars, natural flavoring combinations, and we'll be discussing those in future videos. There is a difference between infused and flavored. One consistent is that all premium cigars should taste smooth and rich, and this would fall in that category. When you puff it, it should be, I guess, not harsh on your cheeks or on your tongue. Of course, there are different areas of this tongue that distinguish sweet, savory, sour, tart, and things of that nature. It should be smooth on the tongue. It should be, I guess, rich in flavor, not necessarily something that you have to force yourself to try to distinguish each flavor. In this category, points can be deducted if it's, I guess, described, if your stick is ever described as bitter or harsh concerning flavor. I guess you can deduct points. So again, we've given, I said 10 for appearance and construction, definitely. And out of 25 maximum points, I would definitely give this, I'm just gonna be honest and say 20. Again, I'm only getting through the first third, so this is definitely one to add to the box. I'm gonna definitely consider a box of these. Not necessarily your everyday smoke unless you're balling like that. These retail for about $9-10, and that's retail. The third category in the cigar aficionado rating system would be smoking characteristics. In this category, you're gonna give a maximum of 25 points out of the 100 grading system. Now, basically, you want to understand that a perfectly crafted and a properly stored cigar should be easy to light, and it should burn easy, hold a beautiful ash, as does this Perdomo 10th anniversary. The draw should be smooth and consistent throughout. You shouldn't have any heavy pockets of smoke versus lighter pockets. That would be, I guess, air pockets within the rolling process. And that is how you get the various canoeing, tunneling, the various weird imperfections in your ash are a direct result of either A, puffing too fast, or B, it wasn't properly rolled in reference to compacting tobacco within the layers of the cigar. The smoke should be cool in your mouth. The ash, again, should hold well, as I said before. And then points may be deducted if the burn becomes uneven, or you may have a difficult time pulling to get a full mouthful of smoke. So let's see. And this cigar, again, is very fine on the retro. If you're not familiar with retrohale, you're basically inhaling or puffing on the cigar. Of course, you want to blow some of the smoke out of your mouth, but the last portion of smoke is released through your nose. This technique allows you to understand all the complexities in regards to flavor and strength that are comprised in whatever you're smoking. So again, a retrohale. You're gonna inhale or puff through your mouth, of course exhale, and the last portion of smoke comes through your nasal passage. Now in the smoking characteristic category, out of 25 maximum points, I'm definitely gonna be a little unbiased. This is a good smoke. Again, I've already, I guess, recommended that I would be suggested or interested in a box of these. Not necessarily my everyday smoke, but definitely a special occasion. You want to turn your friends on to something different, but again, you don't want to, I guess, supply the party. This would be intimate setting type friendship type stuff. Again, the cigar lifestyle is about doing what you enjoy. So of course, however you enjoy your sticks, wherever you enjoy your sticks, we definitely encourage you to, I guess, learn about the lifestyle and support the lifestyle. It is definitely subjective, and that brings me to the final category in the cigar aficionado grading system. Overall impression. Basically, this is the most important and most heavily weighed category, simply because it's totally subjective. It's based on your opinion at the time you're smoking the stick. Remember, before I said the grading system was designed to catch different smokers smoking in different spaces and smoking at different times. So there wasn't necessarily a specific grading day designated to a particular stick. Now, some grading systems unban the stick. Other grading systems may allow you to have an understanding of what the ban is. Of course, with bans, there's a certain prestige associated with any ban, but I don't get caught up into that. That's why we smoke naked. So now that you have your own understanding of how the grading system works, my overall impression of this Perdomo 10th anniversary, as we get into the half, we're just kind of getting through the half. Right now, overall, I would definitely, the maximum rating can be 35 for this one. So of course, again, the first, just to go through, we're grading by appearance and condition. Maximum points out of 100 is only 15 points for appearance and construction. 2 would be flavor, and that would be a maximum of 25 points out of the 100 in the grading system. 3 would be smoking characteristics, which is 25 points, and then finally your overall impression of whatever you're smoking has a maximum of 35 points. Now, with this Perdomo 10th anniversary, I've been nothing but impressed. It's an even burn. It's a beautiful sheen. It's a wonderful construction, minus this one little dot. But I can look past that and just deduct a few points. But overall, I'm definitely gonna go ahead, and because it is subjective, this is a good stick, and I can go ahead comfortably and say 35. Definitely a consistent burn, a consistent flavor. We're getting through to half, and the flavors that I got in the beginning are, again, consistent. They haven't strengthened, they haven't weakened. It's pretty much just the same flavors throughout, and I'm picking up a little cedar. There is a creamy undertone on the first draw. The retrohale gives you a light pepper, and then the light pepper is complemented by a subtle sweetness. It's kind of like a sweet pepper as opposed to a black pepper or a more spicy, pungent pepper. Yeah, this is a mild to medium again, in body or strength. That will be the term that becomes more familiar. As I said before, this was a 92 rated cigar, and that rating comes through Cigar Journal. We just briefly went over Cigar Aficionado's rating system so that you can understand how a cigar becomes a 92 versus something less than or more than. In our example, we've used our Perdomo 10th anniversary, and I think I've come up with 90. I gave a 10 for appearance and construction. I gave a 20 for flavor. I gave a 20, I'm sorry, for smoking characteristics, and then I gave a 35, which was my overall impression. This is a good stick. I definitely encourage you to expand your flavor profile. Step away from your favorite or your hot five, whatever you call it, things that are popular in your particular humidor or at your particular cigar lounge. You want to take advantage of all the flavor profiles that have been introduced into the marketplace within the last few months, within the last few years. I'm actually interested in, I guess, collecting those more obscure, lesser known flavor or sticks. I'm a sucker for a kind of pretty wrapper. I guess is, you know, saying guys like pretty dresses too. Well, the ash fell off and we actually are approaching the last third. Not quite at the home stretch, but definitely enjoying this Perdomo 10th anniversary. It's a, I guess this will be the higher end of the budget if you were blowing it. Again, the blowing the budget concept basically it's cigars between, I guess, $10 to $15. That will be, I guess, a standard gauge in regards to price point. Anything less than $10 is definitely a good find, but then of course you have some $30 premium smokes that are garbage, and then you have some $2 chucks that are great sticks. So again, the marketplace has an array of different flavor profiles for any type of cigar aficionado, be it a new cigar smoker or a novice smoker to even the more advanced smokers. So again, this cigar lifestyle, I always say that it is about doing what you enjoy. It is your job to enjoy this lifestyle in ways that enrich your life, not anybody else's. Some use cigars for relaxing. If you like me, I use cigars to share good information with my new smoker friends, as well as learn things from my more advanced smoker friends. It basically allows me the opportunity to introduce a common conversation that I can have with a complete stranger anywhere I find myself smoking a cigar. So whatever you're doing, keep it smoky. We still in it, so we ain't gone yet. I'm trying to condense the videos to 15 minutes for you, but again, it's a lot of information, so please bear with me as we work out our editing jitters and try to compact these into a time that you can kind of watch this over a lunch break or a smoke break. So again, understand that this grading system happens throughout the whole stick. Now, of course, I've already submitted my scores. However, when you get to the end, there can be some points deducted for things like this, cracking. Again, remember that imperfection that we pointed out earlier? Now that has become a crack in the cigar, which makes it a little imperfect. Again, points can be deducted throughout, but again, I've already submitted, so I've rated this a 90, and pretty close to Cigar Journal because they rated it a 92. They're one of the, I guess, premier publications to do rating systems, as well as Cigar Aficionado. Of course, the Cigar Aficionado rating system is the more reputable, more respected. If you get a Cigar Aficionado rating, it's kind of solidifies you in the marketplace in regards to price point. And that's basically what the rating system is designed for. So we want to have a fair market value for premium sticks and for budget sticks. So of course there are some budget friendly sticks that may have made it to the Cigar Aficionado top 25, and of course be on the lookout for that. It usually comes out in December, and it possibly could be in publication during this particular broadcast of Blowing the Budget. Definitely want you to follow me on YouTube. If you don't know what you're looking for, look for Blowing the Budget. Definitely want to say thank you for supporting, subscribing, liking, and or sharing. Leave your comments below if you've done the Perdomo 10th anniversary. Again, this was the Champagne, Connecticut. It also comes in a Maduro and a sun-grown version. As I can say it now, we are approaching the home stretch. This has been another edition of Blowing the Budget. This your boy Q Morgan in the building. And again, this cigar lifestyle is first and foremost about you doing what you enjoy. Whatever you're doing, keep it smoking. Thank you for your support. Peace out.